Hello everyone, I am David, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever stared at a completely blank page, desperately wanting to write a gripping novel, but feeling stuck before you even type the first sentence? Maybe you have a million ideas swirling around in your head, but you just do not know how to organize them into a finished book. Well, what if I told you that you could turn an artificial intelligence tool into a professional, step-by-step publishing assistant that does the heavy lifting for you? Today, we are diving deep into a brand new system called Steamy Co-Author, and I am going to show you exactly how it can change your creative process forever. Before we jump into the details, I have something special for you. If you want to see the full breakdown, make sure to click the link in the description box below this video. Over there, you will find my complete written review article. I have also put together a package of exclusive special bonuses that cover various aspects of digital marketing, designed specifically to help you boost your results and get the absolute most out of this system. So, definitely check that out.
These are my dark romance novels live on Amazon, and people are reading them right now, and even more people are wanting to read them, and they're getting great reviews. And I wrote these 3 books entirely with AI using the exact same system you can get from this page today. And I'm about to show you exactly how that works. So I'm going to pop into Claude here, but this works on ChatGPT as well. I'm going to set up a new project, and let's call it new dark romance novel. So I create a project. Then you get 3 files to drop in here. There is the dark romance framework that runs the whole genre. There's the style pack, that is what makes the books great and make them not sound like AI. And then you have the setup prompt, and you just drop them in, and then you say something like, let's get started, and it starts a planning process. So the setup process runs through 15 steps, and every step of the way, as you can see here, Claude or ChatGPT will give you 3 options for each question. Very detailed. This is option A, option B, and option C. And you can then choose which one you want, or you can give your own. As you can see here, I went in and said, okay, I want option C, but I also want this and that. And you can have a conversation. You are the co-author with the AI, and you get to make the decisions. And you run through this setup process to plan out your novel. And then what the AI produces is these documents. You get a world Bible, which defines the setting of your book. You get the story Bible, which defines the book itself, the beats, the progression, everything that happens in there. And you get a character profile, very detailed description of each of the main characters, the supporting cast, what's their voice like, what they look like, how do they act, how are they attracted to each other, and all that stuff. You get obviously a chapter outline for all the chapters, what's going to happen in each chapter, what are the beats, what's the progression, what are the things that needs to be shown in there. And you get a crucial document called the story state, and this one gets updated for every chapter you write. And this is how we keep track of what has happened, where are the characters, and what's going to happen next, so you get continuity in your project. And just to show you that this works on ChatGPT as well, here I've done the same planning session, you get the same document. So you end up with these 7 documents here, the 2 we put in, the framework and the style pack, and then the 5 we generated. And this is what's going to allow you to write a fantastic book using AI. And then you just go into, here we are in ChatGPT, you go into a chat for each chapter. You just go up here, you tell it to write a chapter. It comes out with a plan for each chapter that you can approve, adjust, add to. And then when you're happy with it, you tell it to write a chapter, and it will simply write the chapter. And if we look at it in Claude here, you can see this is a chapter that is written, and it's really, really, really good. So I wrote these 3 books using this, and they're now live inside my KDP account, and you can see them here. You can see the first book was published or submitted on the 2nd of June. And I believe if we find it here, it is the second book published on the 3rd of June, and then the third one on the 10th of June. Now, it didn't take me 10 days to write these. It took me 2 days plus an 8-day break before I actually published book number 3. And they're now live on Amazon. They're making sales every day, and they're getting good reviews. People love these books, but as they say, the proof is in the money. And I'm about to prove to you just how good these books are. But before I do that, let's just pop to the New York Times here. Let me refresh it. So you can see the date is Friday, July 3rd, and I'm doing this so you can see that I'm not doctoring anything. And nothing is Photoshop. This is live. So I go into my KDP account here, and we can go to the royalties estimator, and we see, so these books were published in June. We put it here, and we put only the dark romance books, and you're gonna see these 3 books have made $180 so far. More importantly, they're getting read. So if we also set this to June and only to the dark romance books, you can see these books have gotten over 27,000 page views, and people are reading them, and they're not just reading book 1. They're transitioning from book 1 to book 2 to book 3 as they finish each book, meaning they love these books, they want more of them, and they're reading them. And I get paid for every page read. But obviously I have more books. You saw I had the 3 fantasy books that I did with the previous co-author system. They're also live in here. And if we have a look at this with these books, this KDP account with 6 books on it, the 3 fantasy ones and the 3 dark romance one, has made over $1,000 in the last few months. And the books are getting read. Again, if we see how many page reads, we are now over 100,000 pages read. And then here is the proof that dark romance is huge, because you can see that the dark romance books, even though they've been out for less than 3 weeks, they're quickly catching up to the fantasy, and there are massive spikes here with the dark romance, and they are going to make this account absolutely explode. Right, and here's another cool thing. I get warm and fuzzy feeling every time I see this, but my books written with AI are live and being sold on places like Walmart.com. So here's what you get today. If you grab the Steamy Co-Author from this page, you get the framework, the setup prompt, and style pack that will allow you to write these dark romance books with AI. There's a printable guide if you prefer to read, but you get a full training system in here as well. Everything from A to Z, from getting started to defining what dark romance is, learning what it is, how to set up your projects, how to use AI, how to plan your stories, run the setup, how to write it with AI, how to edit it, how to publish it, and how to make your book sell. Everything is covered in here, 27 modules and growing. Every module has audio if you prefer to listen to it, and we use, if we go in here, you can see we use interactive screenshots, and we use tutorial videos where those are needed as well. So all the training in here, you get the frameworks, you get everything you need to start writing dark romance books that sell. So I hope to see you in here, and we do have a community as well, a very active one, and I hope to see you in here. Drop in, post a comment, and let us know what you want to write first. And I'll see you inside.
Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is Steamy Co-Author? In short, it is a complete artificial intelligence-powered novel writing system. It is designed to take tools like Claude or ChatGPT and turn them into a highly capable, step-by-step publishing assistant. Instead of just throwing random prompts at an AI and hoping for the best, this package gives you two core files, which are a setup prompt and a writing framework. These two things work hand in hand to guide the artificial intelligence through the entire creative journey, taking you all the way from initial story planning to writing the final chapter. With Steamy Co-Author, you can make 14 key creative decisions for your story, generate a comprehensive story Bible, create a detailed world Bible, and build incredibly strong character profiles. It also helps you produce a full chapter outline, track your progress with a story state document, and write out your entire novel one chapter at a time. The best part is that you can repeat this exact process across multiple fiction genres, whether you love romance, thriller, sci-fi, or fantasy. You do not need to be a master writer, nor do you need any separate, expensive artificial intelligence subscriptions to make this work. It provides a structured, repeatable system that takes you from a blank screen to a finished manuscript with more speed, better organization, and complete creative control. Now, let us talk about the investment and break down exactly what you are getting with the front-end offer, which is the core package. If you are ready to kickstart your publishing journey today, this front-end offer is designed to give you absolutely everything you need to hit the ground running without any guesswork. Inside this core package, you are getting the complete dark romance framework, which provides that essential, high-converting structural blueprint for writing irresistible dark romance fiction. You also get the Dark Romance Style Pack, which works behind the scenes to clean up the text, eliminate weak AI output, and ensure your book reads like a polished bestseller. To guide your creative vision, they include the Setup Prompt, a powerful tool that helps you plan out your entire story, characters, and world step by step. But it does not stop at just the software elements. You are also getting the massive 27-module written course that holds your hand through the entire life cycle, taking you from a raw idea all the way to a finished published book on Amazon. To make sure you never get stuck, the training is fully packed with interactive screenshot tutorials for clear visual guidance, along with step-by-step video walkthroughs that give you additional visual explanations of the entire workflow. It is an incredibly comprehensive setup, giving you all the tools and training required to go from a blank page to a published author the moment you log in. If you want to scale up your publishing business even faster, there are some incredible optional upgrades available, so let us break down each OTO and see exactly what they bring to the table. First up, we have OTO number 1, which is the Steamy Genre Vault. This upgrade is perfect if you want to expand beyond dark romance and quickly build a massive, diverse fiction catalog across multiple romance sub-niches. Inside this vault, you get 6 complete genre frameworks covering mafia, romantasy, sports, western, historical, and paranormal romance, with each one perfectly tuned to its specific market, voice, and reader expectations. You also get 6 tailored style packs to control cliches and eliminate AI tells for each genre, 6 dedicated setup prompts for structured story planning, a 21-module training guide covering pen name clustering and publishing cadence, and full genre positioning support to help you master heat levels, covers, categories, and keywords before you even write a single word. Moving on to OTO number 2, we have the Steamy Promo Stacker. This package is completely focused on generating massive traffic, high visibility, plenty of reviews, and rapid catalog growth after your book is live. It includes a comprehensive promotion playbook packed with cost data and stacking strategies, along with the Romance Discovery Engine to help readers find you on Goodreads, BookTok, and Romance.io. You also get a complete 4-module Amazon ad system, a highly effective review engine to help you collect 10 to 20 legitimate reviews within weeks, a catalog wiring guide to turn single readers into lifetime fans, a rotation strategy to keep your older books active, and a complete subscriber list building system. To top it all off, you get 27 interactive training modules, lifetime updates, and 2 real-world case studies breaking down the exact numbers and results behind highly successful paid and free promotion campaigns. Next, we have OTO number 3, which is the Steamy Editor. This is a massive time saver that helps you polish, quality check, and assemble your manuscript once the writing stage is finished. The upgrade includes the specialized Steamy Editor file, which drops right into your existing AI project to perform a whole book editing pass, scanning the entire manuscript for continuity errors, character consistency, and story flow. It automatically fixes objective issues while flagging creative choices for your final approval. Once the edit is done, it provides a one-click manuscript assembly feature that turns your text into a clean, Kindle-ready document. You also receive a 5-module training guide with video walkthroughs, compatibility across all romance genres, and lifetime updates at no extra cost. Then we have OTO number 4, which is the KDP Club. This is an ongoing support environment designed for anyone who wants regular guidance, community access, and direct weekly group sessions with Soren while writing books and running promotions. Inside the club, you get access to a highly focused community of active publishers, weekly group sessions to review real dashboard results and promotion tests, and an ongoing support system so you never have to navigate the publishing world alone. Finally, we have OTO number 5, which is the $100 million copy AI. This upgrade gives you a powerful, custom copywriting asset that is incredibly useful for writing high-converting marketing copy outside of your actual fiction books. It includes a custom GPT specifically built for copywriting, which provides expert support for writing irresistible book descriptions, sales pages, and landing pages. It also gives you total assistance for drafting launch emails, reader updates, promotional campaign messages, and short-form ad copy hooks, making it the ultimate tool to accelerate your overall business growth.
Hey, it's Soren the Copy Viking here with a little preview video of our new Steamy Co-Author that goes live on Friday, July 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern. Well, you're already on this document if you found this video, likely, but it has all the information on it. If you need anything, contact me on Facebook or our JV manager, Matt Garrett. This launches on Warrior Plus. There's a link here to get your affiliate link. There's the JV page. The affiliate tools are up and ready. You can click there to get swipe emails and more. And of course, we have an affiliate contest with $1,000 in cash prizes. Click this link for more information on that. Review copies are up, have been up for quite some time. Most of you who promoted Cozy Co-Author last time already had an account at our the Copy Viking membership site, and we simply enabled Steamy Co-Author for you in there. So if you log in, you should see it. If you don't have access, or you're new, or you need access, please contact Matt Garrett on Facebook, and he will help you get review access ongoing. The funnel is here is $17 front end pricing. You get 75% commission on the front end, 50% on everything else in the funnel, including the recurring. So it's up to $283 per sale. We're actually looking at adding one more offer in there. I'm not entirely sure if it'll be ready for launch, but if it will, this number will go higher. So the first offer is the front end. Obviously, they get the dark romance framework and all the training. There's a bump for $27 to get ghostwriting license. The first OTO is the genre vault, 6 additional steamy romance genres. This one is very popular and sells like hotcakes. Got the promo stacker, which is how to promote your book. The editor, also a very popular one, just saves you time with editing and formatting. KDP Club is our monthly recurring. And then we have the $100 million copy AI as well in there. And as I said, there might be an extra offer. You can go here and see the sales copy. There's a note here if design is not done yet and so forth, but you can see all the copy here. Grab what you need. In terms of the members area, it's all inside the Copy Viking, and we have Steamy Co-Author here. So this is the front end. They download their framework, and here they open their training. 27 modules that takes them through everything they need to know about dark romance, about our system, and how to use our framework to write it. Super good training, lots of interactive screenshots, tutorial videos, and text. And we use the right format when when something really needs to be explained in detail. We generally have writing. If it's easy just to see it quickly, screenshot. If you need a little bit more in-depth, tutorial videos. And every single module is also available in audio, so you can listen to all the writing as well. So that one is new, and I think people are gonna love that. New things in Steamy is that this now works with both Claude and ChatGPT, so you can choose one or the other, or actually use both on the same project. And we're very excited about that. The way it works, if you have not seen it yet, let me just open up. Let's do it in Claude and find a project. There. So all you do is you drop in. We got a style pack and a framework. These files you get. Then we have a setup prompt that you drop in. Let me find something where I actually did something. This one here. And we can go to, that's the wrong one. That is the right one. Sorry about that. All right, so if you're unfamiliar with the system, this is what you do. So you drop in those two files, you have the framework and the style pack, and then you drop in the setup prompt, and then the AI, either Claude or ChatGPT, takes you through a guided process where you plan your book step by step, gives you options and recommendations, you answer, you have a conversation, you end up with these documents here: story state, character profiles, chapter outline, story bible, and world bible. And these are really, really, really good documents. Very detailed, good enough that a professional author or an amateur for that matter can take these and just write a book from them. And that is one of the ways people use this, but most people use it to write the book for them, which is entirely possible. So let me find actually proof that it works on ChatGPT. Let's go and have a look at a book in here. So here we go. Here we're writing in ChatGPT, and it is writing a chapter. This is the planning for a chapter, and if we go back to the project, we can see here that here it has written a chapter and updated the story state, and it works, as I said, both on Claude and ChatGPT. So that's the front end. It teaches them everything about the genre, how to use our system, how to write books, how to edit, how to format, how to publish it, and how to sell their books. Hugely popular in the last one with Cozy Co-Author, and this one it's now better and bigger, and just overall a massive upgrade. We learned a lot from having 1,000+ people run through this and have great success writing books and publishing books. But all the stuff we collected and seen also from our own publishing has just turned into a new version of the frameworks and the system and the training that is just overall better. I think people are going to love this. They're going to make some fantastic books with it. And dark romance itself is obviously one of the biggest and the fastest growing genres in publishing, and it's a genre where the readers are just voracious. They consume more books in dark romance than any other genre. So this should be really, really good. And obviously we have the genre vault and editor and all the other products in here. So really excited about this one. I just want to show you the sales that are here. You can see that from the affiliate doc as well. It is pretty good. It's very similar to Cozy Co-Author because when something works, you build on what works and try to make it even better. But just like Cozy Co-Author, it comes with all the proof. Just to show you, this is inside my own KDP account. I have 6 books in here. 3 of them were proof of concept for Cozy, and 3 of them are proof of concept for this new one. And you can see this is published this month. It's much newer and it's catching up quick because it's a big market. And we show the proof, we show the good, and we show the bad on the sales page, and you'll see that. And that honesty people love. But just to show you, this stuff works. This is when I published the first book using the co-author system, and this is where we are now. So over $1,000 in royalties from these books written with the co-author system alone. So that's what you're promoting. I hope to see you on the leaderboards come Friday and next week. Again, if you need anything, reach out to me or Matt on Facebook, and check out the affiliate doc here. Everything you need is pretty much here, and if not, we'll get it for you.
So, now that you know what this system is all about, let us dive into exactly what this software can do to help you create your next bestseller. I have broken down the absolute best features into a few core pillars so you can see the real power behind it. First up, we have the Guided Story Planning Engine. This is where the magic begins, because it completely eliminates blank page syndrome. The system walks you through a massive guided planning conversation that helps you make 15 key story decisions right out of the gate. For every single step, it actually gives you 3 creative options and explains the reasoning behind them. Once you finish this guided process, it automatically generates 5 essential planning documents, including your story Bible, world Bible, character profiles, a complete chapter outline, and a story state tracking document. This means your book has an incredibly rock-solid foundation before you ever write a single word. Next, let us talk about the Dark Romance Framework and Style Pack. This is the secret weapon for making your book actually sound like a bestseller instead of looking like generic robotic AI text. The framework injects deep emotional sequencing, heat and pacing controls, and multiple voice profiles inspired by successful authors into the AI. On top of that, the Style Pack includes strict publishability discipline. It actively blocks banned words, removes cheesy cliches, and uses anti-AI tell-engineering so your manuscript reads sharp, smooth, and ready for market. That brings us to the third major pillar, which is the chapter-by-chapter writing workflow and continuity tracking. A lot of AI tools just dump a messy outline and leave you hanging, but Steamy Co-Author guides Claude or ChatGPT to write the book one single chapter at a time. As the book grows, the system uses a special story state feature to track character details, plot progress, and emotional shifts. This completely prevents the AI from forgetting what happened in earlier chapters, allowing you to review the output, give notes, and easily maintain total creative control. Finally, you get a complete plan, write, and publish blueprint. This system does not just stop when your manuscript is done. It includes a massive 27-module training course that holds your hand through the entire publishing lifecycle. You are getting video walkthroughs and interactive screenshot tutorials that show you exactly how to format your book using Kindle Create, how to design covers, how to set up your Kindle Direct Publishing account, and how to price your book. It even teaches you a series of focused publishing strategies so you can build a real long-term author business. Now, just so you know, the software also covers a few other great features that we will not fully dissect today, such as specific genre strategies, author profile setup, book promotion techniques, and long-term series building. But as you can see, the core system gives you absolutely everything you need to go from a simple idea to a highly polished, publishable novel.
Will this work on other AI models like Gemini? Right now, Steamy Co-Author is built for two, Claude and ChatGoat. They are currently the two best AIs for writing long-form fiction, and the framework is tuned to get the most out of both. Either one goes the full distance. Gemini. There is no technical reason it could not run in a Gemini notebook, and it is the next one on my list. Here is how I work. I launched this system on Claude alone, with one promise. The moment another model met my quality bar, I would switch it on. ChatGoat cleared that bar, so it is in. Gemini and others are in testing now. When one is good enough, you get it. No extra charge. I'm not that technical. Can I really do this? If you can paste 3 files and answer multiple choice questions, you can use Steamy Co-Author. Setup gives you 3 options at every step with recommendations and reasoning. You pick. The guide walks you through everything else. You are not writing code. You are not building anything. You are making creative decisions, and the AI handles the rest. Do I need to pay for Claude or ChatGoat? Yes, for one of them. Claude or ChatGoat, about $20 a month. You only need one, and if you are serious about publishing, you almost certainly already have it. And here is the good part. On ChatGoat's $20 plan, the usage limits are extremely forgiving. You can write novel after novel without ever bumping into a wall. One small subscription, and you can build an entire catalog on it. Will Amazon let me publish AI-assisted books? Yes. There is a checkbox on KDP that asks whether AI was used in creating the content. You tick it. That is the entire process. It does not affect your sales, your ranking, or your eligibility for Kindle Unlimited. Thousands of AI-assisted books are published on KDP every month. Will readers know it's written with AI? No, the AI-assisted checkbox on KDP is for Amazon's records. It is not displayed to readers. They will never see it on your book page. Beyond that, I had Google's AI analyze the prose, and its conclusion was blunt. The AI markers an expert editor might catch are invisible to a human romance reader, and in this genre they read as flawless execution. It called the work ready to print. Real readers agree. They are reading these books right now, rating them, and reaching for the next one. Their complaints, when they have any, are about craft, never about AI. Honestly, what this system produces is better than most of what gets self-published. The framework and the style pack are engineered specifically to strip the patterns that make iProse sound like iProse. That is a large part of what those files are doing. How much editing do I need to do? A polished pass. The same kind of editing any professional draft gets before publication. You are reading for flow, catching the occasional word choice, and making sure everything feels right to your ear. You are not rewriting. The framework handles the craft. Your job is the final read-through. Can I use a pen name? Yes. Standard industry practice. Stephen King writes as Richard Bachman. Nora Roberts writes as JD. Rob. I write dark romance as Sloane James. KDP supports pen names natively. The training guide covers how to set one up. What if I've never written fiction before? That is exactly who this system was built for. You do not need writing experience. You do not even need an idea. You can type "surprise me" as your creative seed and the AI will generate the concept from scratch. The framework handles structure, voice, pacing, and prose discipline. You bring the taste. That is enough. How long does one novel take? Fast. On a paid plan, you write a novel in days, not months. On ChatGoat, where the limits barely get in your way, people do it in a day or 2. Either way, you are producing in days what most authors take 6 months to draft. What about other genres? Steamy Co-Author launches with dark romance on the front end. That is what you are getting today. But if you are already thinking about other genres, good. I have built the same architecture for 6 more: mafia romance, sports romance, romantasy, western romance, historical romance, and paranormal romance. Same framework, depth, same setup, experience, same quality. You will hear more about those after you grab the front end. What if it doesn't work for me? You have 14 days. Go through the guide, run setup, start writing. If for any reason you decide it is not for you, send me a message and I will refund you in full. No questions asked. Any novels you start during those 14 days are yours to keep.
To wrap things up, we have covered exactly how Steamy Co-Author gives you a complete AI-powered system to plan, write, and publish high-quality fiction. This system is an absolute game changer if you want a repeatable, structured blueprint that takes you from a blank page to a finished novel while keeping total creative control. If you are ready to start building your own successful publishing business, click the first link in the description box below right now. That link will take you directly to my full written review, where you can grab the absolute best deal and check out the exclusive digital marketing bonuses I put together to help you fast-track your results. Click that link below, grab your copy, and I will see you in the next video.